Hey, everybody. Before we begin, I just wanted to point out a new podcast. Well, it's not new actually at all. It's a podcast that's called Starship Tempest. Starship Tempest is a Star Trek podcast that's a hybrid of an actual play and audio drama. So basically, it combines a role-playing game campaign like Critical Role, something like that, with editing, sound effects, music, and sometimes scripted scenes. So if you like the role-playing aspect of Critical Role, but you want it also to be narrated and set in the world of Star Trek, specifically it's set between the original series and Next Generation eras and follows the adventures of a sister ship of the Enterprise C, the old Enterprise from the TNG episode Yesterday's Enterprise. It's like Galaxy Quest the podcast, or like watching Star Trek through the lens of Mystery Science Theater 3000, an actual listener description of the show. The story takes familiar elements of Star Trek and presents them in new ways. Player choices take the campaign into a new, different history, kind of like Inglourious Bastards or Once Upon a Time in Hollywood styles of storytelling where anything can happen. It's not going to follow canon at all. It's going to be fucking nuts.
I need to talk to this dude. Full disclosure, I know this dude.
Yeah.
I've hung out with him.
Yeah.
Full disclosure, I never done drugs with him. So like, how well could you know somebody that you haven't done drugs with them? But I've definitely had drinks with him.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah. I mean, technically, we haven't done drugs together either, Ricardo. I mean, we've done drinks, but we haven't done drugs. I mean,
jury's still out.
But I've smoked weed in front of you, right?
I don't know if you've ever smoked in front of me.
Oh my god, dude! Then we don't know each other, dude. We don't know each other.
You've come to work already high.
That's true.
And then we've drunk.
Allegedly, is what you have to say.
Yeah. Allegedly.
No, this guy. No, I've known this guy for a long time, and he's a good actor. I've actually back in the day I directed him in something. So he's gonna have it's gonna be good when it comes to acting. And I didn't know he had sound effects. That's pretty cool. Because one of the things I hate from like the podcasts that are like Dungeons and Dragons, not Dungeons and Dragons. Is that what I'm thinking of?
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
D&D,
It's like a tabletop thing. Yeah.
Is that like, I have a good imagination, but hearing it with sound effects sounds a lot cooler, dude. You know?
Oh yeah. It's immersive.
Yeah.
And it's funny because you said you like the design. So this is everywhere, right? You normally find podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, etc. But they also have YouTube, and they've animated segments of their podcast similar to the way we've animated our podcast. Yeah. So they actually, according to the emails from the guy,
that's awesome.
Yeah, he said they took a page out of our podcast, so they were like, "Oh, we're gonna do it too." So,
which is the greatest form of flattery, dude.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, that.
I mean, I was certainly flattered. I thought it was a good way to be flattered.
That or sexual favors, the best form of flattery.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. We'll accept both.
I'm talking to you, Brian.
Yeah.
So again, that's Starship Tempest, Star Trek.
Who's yelling in the background? Is that one of the effects from the podcast?
That was Brian.
That's one of my cats. One of my cats, Bobby.
Yeah. So that's Starship Tempest, a Star Trek podcast. So check them out wherever you find your podcast normally, Spotify, Apple, etc. But also on YouTube. Just look for Starship Tempest. That's the name of the YouTube channel. So there you go.
Yeah. I just check him out. He's pretty cool, and the times I've worked with him as an actor, he's been aces.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
All right. Well,
and he doesn't sound like Steve-O like me. He sounds like a normal person. Brian with an I, by the way.
Yeah. Thanks, Brian. Yeah.
Because Brian with an I, not with a Y.
Yeah.
Brian's with a Y. Can't really trust them, dude.
Yeah.
I want to say it.
We've known Brian's with a Y.
I can agree with that.
Can you trust them?
I mean, I don't know.
Tell me the truth, dude.
I didn't know him long enough to trust him.
See?
So, yeah.
Coincidence? I think not.
All right, let's get in there.
Yeah, we have limited time. Ricardo's voice is about to die.
It's on the fritz.
Yeah, just as a disclaimer for everyone, Ricardo's voice exploded because of the fires. I think he's sick. So.
Wow, your voice is very different.
Wow. Are you the villain from Ongbak?
That's a deep fucking cut. Damn. I haven't thought about Ongbak in fucking years.
Quite the voice change.
Pretty funny. It's a pretty good movie, though.
Yeah.
It's fun.
The one where he fights with a giraffe.
No?
No.
Ongbak? Isn't that the one where he fights for like the elephants?
That's a different
the
one.
Protector.
That's the
Fights-
Protector. Yeah.
Fights with the elephant?
No,
Yeah,
Protector.
that's the one where
Yeah,
he
it
like
is.
goes up an entire tower just screaming, "Where's my elephants?" the whole time.
Where's
Oh, okay.
my elephant?
Yeah, it's Bart's dream movie.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, because he's Thai. The Thai people care about their elephants.
Oh.
Yeah, they
okay.
really do.
I see.
Yeah, so
Tony Jaa most of all.
Yeah, fucking Tony. What has he done since those movies? Like I haven't seen him in anything.
Expendables.
Like, he was in Expendables? Okay. All right. That's a
Oh,
gig.
yeah.
All right, that's a gig. All right. Well, everybody, we watched
Ombak. We watched Ombak.
what did we watched Battle Lines. Right.
Yes.
That's what it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good old battle line.
That's
It's been
how
a hot minute.
That's how memorable it was.
Rememberable.
Rememberable.
this is another fucking Israel Palestine fucking episode.
Kind of, but
Yeah,
even
it-
like
Oh,
really
a little
ridiculous.
bit.
Well, they do like a eternal war kind of set up a lot, and this one is the most eternal yet.
This is
Yeah.
the most ridiculous version of
This is
that.
Space Jesus and Space Juan. Same person, just different.
But yeah, this
Connotation.
and
I have so many thoughts on this episode.
I just want to get out of the way because while we were watching, Sarah is the one who noticed this, and I didn't.
no,
but Sarah
why
can point
can't
it out.
I say it?
No, that's what I'm saying. I said Sarah should point it out. So Sarah,
Wait, I don't know the
What?
I don't know the gentleman's character name.
Which one?
Oh, the
The Breaking
main-
Bad guy?
Oh, fucking God. Damn it. I knew Ricardo would get it.
Yeah.
Did
Oh,
you
yeah.
get it like instantly?
It's pretty easy to
I
tell.
haven't even seen a lot of Breaking Bad, and I just know a lot of characters.
Okay, no. I didn't get it right away because, okay, so here's what happened. I'm watching the episode, right? Me and Marvin are watching it. And he's on the screen. We're getting through it. And I'm just like, this guy looks so familiar.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and then Marvin's like, yeah, he's probably some character actor that, he's probably been in a ton of things. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm not really good at like the rare character actors. Like, I don't know. I'm not really good at this facial recognition stuff. And I'm like, but this guy, like his face, I feel like I know it intimately, like I know this
Very
face.
intimately.
I know this face. And I'm like, is that Mike from Breaking Bad?
Yeah, that's him.
And then
And
he
then-
said, "Cisco,
Yeah.
put your dick away, Cisco.
Yeah.
This is what you're
Exactly.
I'm not having sex with you right now, Cisco."
This is what you're gonna do,
Exactly.
Cisco. You're gonna take your phaser and you're gonna wipe your fingerprints off of it. Then you're gonna say,
Did you guys know
that you
he's the
found
voice of
it.
Commissioner
We had a
Gordon?
good thing going. We had an eternal war.
Is he really?
In Arkham Knight? Yeah. In
Yeah.
Arkham Knight, he's the
And
Commissioner Gordon.
Marvin actually didn't recognize him.
Yeah, I
at
didn't
all.
recognize him for a
Marvin's
while.
like, wait,
Oh,
what?
really? You didn't? I thought you were
No.
just being coy.
No, I
No.
really didn't. Yeah,
No.
for some.
Marvin did
As
not
As soon
know.
as soon as Sarah pointed it out, I was like, "Oh, this episode's suddenly way more fun." I'm just imagining Mike Ehrmantraut
Oh,
just
yeah.
going.
That's what I was doing.
just going.
But Marvin is a huge Breaking Bad fan. So the fact that I was able to pick this up sooner than him is massive.
it didn't click. I don't know why. Yeah, but
Interesting.
You know, it's so crazy because I instantly knew who he was.
yeah.
I said it too. I said to Marvin, I'm like, I bet you Ricardo instantly got it.
But just because I know him from other things, like
Oh yeah, he's been in a
doesn't-
ton of things.
I because I think we've talked about this. Like, I haven't seen a lot
Yeah.
of Breaking Bad.
Yeah, just some of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So anyway, he was in he's in a bunch of shit, but like I guess the thing that sticks out a lot. He was in a movie called Boiling Point with
Yeah.
what's his face, Wesley Snipes and stuff. He's in a
Yes.
bunch of shit.
He's also in an airplane.
I think that
Yeah,
very
yeah.
movie was like coming out or about to come out like right around this time as well, Boiling Point.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He was in Gremlins.
Oh, he's also in Free Jack. Free Jack is a movie that like I can't forget. I don't know why. It's one of those movies that like I must have been a certain age when it came out, and like it was like the perfect because he's in Free Jack.
Okay, I've never
But
seen that. yeah.
Everybody in Free Jack I can remember because it was like a perfect combination of like 10 things I love. Right? Like it's like
Yeah.
it was at the time like I was really into Emilio Estevez because before this he had done like Young Guns and stuff like that.
Mm.
And then like Mick Jagger, 'cause, like the Rolling Stones, and then it's sci-fi, And
it stars Mick Jagger. That's so weird.
It's a good fucking movie, dude. And then like a really at the time a really young Rene Russo, who's amazingly hot, and Anthony Hopkins, and then like playing a really big character is Jonathan Banks.
Well, this episode starring Jonathan Banks first aired on April 25th of 1993. Dan, let's dive into the wormhole just like Kaiopaka did and get ourselves killed.
Oh, yes.
Whoosh. All right, so to start off, on 4/20, Shania Twain debuted with her very first album titled Shania Twain.
Okay.
Perfect.
Finding that news reminded me that I hadn't been checking in on music all that much lately anyway, so for the past little while, I missed a couple of things. We missed Snow's Informer and Dr. Dre and Snoop's Nuttin' But a G Thing.
Okay, yeah.
And
classic.
Two Princes by Spin Doctors.
Classical music.
Great song.
If you like to call me baby, etc.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
And also notable for me because it was playing a lot in my house at the time because of my brothers, Paperboy's Ditty.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Also, Indecent Proposal.
Wait, how does that one go?
Do the ditty if you want to, because then I can see if I want you.
Well, I actually know how that went. I just wanted to hear you sing it.
That sounds really bad now. Yeah, to do the ditty.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
that
meaning was not prominent yet.
Oh, yes.
It wasn't yet synonymous with a person.
Yeah, dude,
I know.
it was because he was Sean Combs first, dude.
Yeah.
And then he rose as P. Diddy.
Then he puffed up.
Puff Daddy.
He became a daddy who was
puffed up
Puff first.
Yeah. Puff, then Puff Daddy, then Diddy, then P. Diddy.
Yeah. It's all these these alibis so that he can try to get away with crimes.
And then horrible person
You know
essayer / whatever.
He stole this idea from ODB, dude. Because he had the best one, dude. Old Dirty Bastard, ODB.
Yeah.
Big Baby Jesus, Dirt McGirt.
Yeah.
Yes. So good.
Well, good old ODB. Rolling up.
ODB is so good.
Yeah.
If I want to go incognito, like in a game or like I have to put a name, like a username, I always go Dirt McGirt or Big Baby Jesus.
Oh, also legendary for rolling up to the welfare office with his 13 children in a limo to pick up their checks.
well, one of the covers to his albums is his EBT like fucking card.
Yeah, exactly. What a crazy bastard. I love him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's really old and dirty though.
Well, he's dead.
Yeah.
When he
that too.
when he got drafted to the Chinese side, he became the old dirty Chinese restaurant. Which is a stupid joke, but it made me laugh super hard. It's just like wrap up that gavel beat. It's not like a good joke or anything, but it still made me laugh really hard.
Yeah, like, well, I was thinking of it, but also for the Chappelle Show was that Wu-Tang Clan financial advice skit.
Yeah,
and how they said,
Wait, what?
Because they say old dirty bastard couldn't be here, but he sends his regards. Do it.
What the fuck?
The funniest things in the Chappelle Show weren't jokes. They were just like little
just
things
weird
that just happened.
Anyway, Indecent Proposal was still downing the box office because it was a very slow April. Okay. And on the 25th of April,
also, damn, like you got to think at the time that was very scandalous, dude.
Yeah.
Now, like you put a pineapple in your window and people know you like to fuck, dude. You know?
That's so true. Yes.
And back then it was like, oh my God, he offered her how much? Oh my God, that's an indecent proposal. Very indecent. Now, like you'd have to really like be like, well, the millionaire wants to like sleep with actually your husband, not the wife. He wants to sleep with a husband, but he wants him, her, them, they to get one big old tit.
Well, you also have to gamify it a little bit. You have to put some gotcha mechanics in there and some gambling.
Yeah.
Some loot boxes.
Yeah, you have time limits, so it's like, how many times in that time limit?
Yeah.
Then,
And he wants to jizz in his eye.
Last thing I had, around 4:25, around this time, Lorne Michaels picked out Conan O'Brien to host David Letterman's old late night slot to follow Jay Leno since David Letterman left NBC to make his own Tonight Show with Paul Schaefer and hookers.
Mm-hmm. Good old Conan. And this thus started a long career.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that was all I had for the wormhole this week.
All right. Well, you know what else we have for the wormhole this week? Our sponsors. Our first sponsor, as usual, because in these trying times, we need a good VPN more than ever. And by trying, I mean, you're just looking for a way to release.
If you're looking not to get politically assassinated, you want to use a VPN, dude.
But also, like, you want to just release some stress. You know, you're looking for a way to just kind of
you want to
rub
hurt your
it
body,
out,
but in a good way. You know what I mean?
You know, but you happen to live in a state that has enacted a ban on this shit.
Here's the thing. It's your body, your rules, dude.
Yeah.
You should be able to pleasure yourself any way you want, consensually.
Yes.
What better way to do it than with ExpressVPN?
Hell yeah, dude. And also, we're not saying ExpressVPN solves all of your internet security issues. However, if you feel like you're geolocked because they won't let you see something because you're in a certain place, I mean, you know, porn aside, there's all sorts of other streaming services that do stuff like that. You could just use ExpressVPN to get yourself to another place. But also, it does come with security features, especially if you sign up for 2 years. Not only do you get 4 months for free, but you also get the entire Identity Defender suite. So that comes with advanced protection stuff like ad blockers, tracker blockers, etc. It comes with ID alerts that scan the dark web to see if your information has been spilled out there, like your social security number, your home addresses, etc. It comes with ID theft insurance, comes with this credit scanner, and it comes with data removal tools, which means all those data brokers, they're going to send out notices to them, make sure that they take your info out of their databases so they can't keep spam calling you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's how that works. So again, you can head on over to expressvpn.com/newbie Star Trek. And if you sign up for 2 years, they give you those 4 months for free. If you're not sure, there's also a 30-day money back guarantee. So you can be like, maybe I don't want that much protection. You know, maybe I want to.
Yeah, maybe you like it. You
I like that my state is preventing me from seeing things that I should legally be allowed to see.
Yeah.
So if you want to do that, you can just give it up. But otherwise, head on over to expressvpn.com/newbie Star Trek. And if you sign up for 2 years, they'll give you 4 months for free. And also, we haven't given Extra a shout out in a hot minute. So, hey Extra, how are you doing? You know what? Your Card Holder Pro, that's been holding up pretty well. You know, Sarah and I have been traveling quite a bit, moving quite a bit. That wallet's seen a lot of traction.
Cards quite a bit.
Yeah, that wallet's seen a lot of traction in a lot of different locations. It's held up pretty well. You know what I mean? But I know you also make other things. You know, you make the grid duffel backpack. I gotta admit, was very useful when we were moving. Pack that shit up like crazy. Put all sorts of stuff in it.
Yeah, I felt like you had bricks in there.
I know, it was fucking heavy. So, you know, because I could put so much shit in there.
But did it break?
Yeah. No, everything came out perfectly.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. And, you know, they got a bunch of stuff there. You can head on over to ekster.com. That's EKSTER.com. Check out some of the things they got there. And if you like what you see, their most classic thing is, you know, their little compact wallets, the Card Holder Pro, you know, their Parliament wallet. That's the one I like the most because I just like the leather look on the wallets.
You like to feel fancy like an executive. A little bit. You like to feel like you might get taken out.
I like a touch of leather.
Yeah.
You know, a touch of leather. Not enough to incur the wrath of Luigi, but enough for someone to look, that's a pretty nice looking wallet.
Just to live on the wild side. Dude.
Yeah.
You know?
Just a little cow skin.
Yeah.
A little cow skin. And,
you're not a CEO. You're just on the board.
Yeah. Dude. You're just, You're not even on the board. You're just like a manager. You're middle management, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I work my way up.
They're dangling a promotion, but they're never going to fucking give you. You know what I mean? So you got to buy. You can't look. Yeah, let's be honest, dude. You're not buying Gucci wallets, dude.
No. I'm buying quality, affordable wallets from Extra
that are going to last. Gucci wallets, allegedly, they don't last very long.
So yeah, you can just head on over to extra.com. You like what you see, put it in your cart. Use our offer code NEWBIE. That's NEWBIE. That gets you an additional discount off of any sale going on site-wide. You know what? Extra's crazy. Sometimes, like, just too late for you guys listening. But the other day, they were just like, you know what? everybody gets an extra 13% off for some reason. And we're like, what the fuck?
Someone got laid over there, dude. And they were fucking generous with the fucking discount.
Yeah, so they just randomly do sales like that. So you guys look out for those sales, but then if you use our offer code Newbie, they'll still give you that extra discount on top of that, And we don't know exactly what it is because it's variable. It's based on whatever is going on, So.
I want to say something real quick right now. If you are a single lady or a man or they, them, whoever, it's a good conversation starter.
Yeah.
You go to a bar, dude, you whip that baby out and someone will all the time. I don't need it. I'm married. I'm happy. But consistently, someone will be like, what is that? And I'm like, that's my fucking wallet, dude.
Yeah.
And then I flick it and they're like, whoa. Yeah. And I'm like, where have you been? These wallets have been out for fucking years, dude. Where do you live that you have not seen this?
You don't even listen to my podcast, do you?
Yeah. Do you even podcast, bro?
Do you even?
Do
you know who I am?
Yeah. To be honest, it's mostly ladies that are like, what is that?
What is that?
Yeah. But if you were like, what's her name? Our listener that made that fucking, he 3D printed a fucking condom holder for his
Oh yeah. Oh man. Yeah. So they know what's up. They know.
Yeah, they know you like to fuck and that you like to party because you have a wallet.
Yeah.
And that you're not a piece of shit executive.
Yeah.
You're middle management.
And that you're going to pay for their drink.
Yeah. Well, or she could pay for your drink because it's a 21st century, Sarah.
Yeah. Let's pay for each other's drinks.
Yeah.
Be equitable.
Yeah, dude.
But
Let's all pay for our own drinks.
Yeah, dude. Everyone.
Separate check, please.
Yeah. You know what, Sarah? Separate but equal. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no. We've gone too far the other way.
No.
Here's the thing. No one's gonna cancel us, dude. Except
all I know is that 2 legs good.
Yeah, dude.
But otherwise, extra offers, it's free shipping,
Yeah.
free returns within 100 days
they
of
have
receiving
those
order.
bags. See, let me put this fucking scenario out there.
All right.
You bring out the wallet at a bar.
Uh-huh.
Lady's like, what the fuck is that? She starts
Wow.
talking to you, chatting it up. You end up taking her home that night or after a few dates. Yeah, who am I to judge?
Yeah.
And then it's like a blossoming and you're like, you know what? Let's go. Let's be spontaneous. Let's go to Catalina Island this weekend.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Yeah.
what? Just for the weekend? And you're like, yeah. And you don't want to show up to the boat with a fucking backpack, like a fucking teenage fucking high school kid.
Yeah.
You fucking, you go back on the website
Get the
extra.
weekender.
and get the weekender bag.
Yeah.
Dude, it looks stylish. It's
Yeah.
leather. It
Yeah.
looks cool.
You look beautiful, dude.
And you take her and she's like, God damn it. This guy's not rolling around with a fucking Jansport backpack. He's a classy dude.
This guy's sharp.
Maybe I should have kids with this kid or not. Maybe we get married and live our life
Maybe
without
we
kids.
just travel the world together.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And have animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a lifetime thing,
Yeah.
They're going to do you right.
Yeah. You want to make a good impression where you can,
Yeah. And you said lifetime. The Card Holder Pro has a lifetime warranty. A lot of other products have a 24-month warranty, but that's still pretty good. You know what I mean? So
It's better than nothing.
yeah. And again,
Definitely.
just go down to extra.com. That's ekster.com. Use our offer code Newbie when you check out for an additional discount off of any order site-wide. All right. Well, let's just get to it with Denise Crosby going to go to battle across these lines.
Ricardo, could you please tell us what happened in this episode?
Hey, she knows about getting killed off.
Oh yeah, dude.
Well, she asked for it though, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't. She didn't ask for it at all.
Didn't she want a bigger, better deal?
Oh no, she wanted to leave because the work environment was toxic and she wanted to pursue her theatrical career.
Oh, that's what I mean. She was asking for it. She was asking for a better career.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, she had, because
dude.
especially that first season of TNG, it was a very hostile set for women.
Yeah, and then Patrick Stewart kept yelling fucking just horrible things, dude.
Well, Patrick
He
Stewart
kept saying, "You bitches ain't shit."
Well, I think Patrick Stewart was famously fairly prickly at the beginning of the show.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was standoffish, didn't really hang out.
Yeah.
He slept in his car because he thought the show will never last, so I don't need to get a house.
Wait, so he was like saving money and not spending on hotels?
There's apparently stories of him deciding
this sounds like something he would make up.
Well,
just to seem cool.
apparently not from him. Apparently other people caught him Like,
Do you think he just like crazy cheap? Like he's like, fuck,
it's possible.
You just see me in your car,
Yeah,
you save
maybe,
yourself. He's like what's his
Carl
face?
Weathers.
Like Carl Weathers. He's like, hey baby, you're not gonna throw that away, are you? He's like, why? He's like,
just goes through- He just
There's
goes
some
through
stew.
catering, collecting all the
Yeah, yeah.
leftovers, and then puts it all in a stew.
Yeah. He puts vinegar in his fucking salads because it's cheaper to buy vinegar. God damn it, dude. Give me flashbacks.
Stink up the place. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Like our old coworker.
Oh yeah, dude. Where are we at? Sorry.
We're on Madeline's.
Oh, okay. Was it to me?
Yeah.
I'm lost, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Here's the thing about this episode.
I just
want
want
to just say it now.
Another disclaimer, though, everyone. Ricardo is still sick, so
Yeah, sorry guys.
he's going to be a little extra loopy.
Yeah, I apologize in advance for all the racial slurs.
You can't imagine how many racial slurs have already been edited out of the podcast at this point.
Yeah. These are, if you hear them, then it's just the ones that slipped.
Yeah. The people who said them will surprise you.
You know what's so fine though? Because no one's gonna cancel me, dude. You know why? Because we're in our Trump era, dude. I could say or do whatever I want. Because he said that. He set that up that you could say or do anything you want.
Yeah.
I'm going to predict that Luigi Mangioni's going to walk free.
Well, that's just because no one's going to convict him. You know, like
Yeah, because we're in the Trump era, dude. 'Cause, like he just like, I declare
Bankruptcy.
bankruptcy. Yeah, he's like freedom, and then they're like, well, you got to let him go. He declared freedom.
yeah, freedom. It's freedom of speech.
Yeah, He said he was going to eat a mushroom. Power up, out of here. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just living dangerously right now.
Anything's definitely
really
possible these days.
Yeah. This I hope that Taylor Swift comes out with her Trump era album.
Like, you reminded me of a headline I saw. It was either The Onion or The Hard Times. It said, "Silenced comedian won't shut the fuck up."
Hell yeah. Let him talk. Let him cook, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, this episode starts off, and so I have questions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop my rating from here just in case that my voice like goes.
Okay.
This is a 6er for me, dude.
Let's all do our ratings now because I'm gonna give it a 5. I don't like this episode at all.
Oh, we're going that low, but then fuck it, I'm changing it. A 5. A 5.
Yeah, I was willing to give this like a 6.5 myself.
Okay. What about you,
I
sir?
was being kind.
And most of it was because of Mike. Most of it was because of Jonathan Banks.
I know that's the thing. If we didn't have the
true.
retrospective of it being Mike Ehrmantraut,
Yeah, there wouldn't be all that much fun to be had in this episode.
Yeah.
it's kind of a miserable episode.
You're 100% right. It's really a 3 episode. But
wow, a 3. Wow.
But the thing is, Jonathan Banks feels like he's doing like Stallone. He's like,
he's always doing an old Stallone.
This
though.
war.
That's just his regular accent as a person.
Man.
Yeah, he drawls when he speaks.
I fought
a
for
lot.
years.
I'm going to go with a 6.
Okay.
You're being kind.
And if we're looking at the Discord rating, it's a little split, but if you do the average, it's a 6.5, just like Dan said. So
God damn it.
Oh, Dan! Dan, stop cheating.
I feel like he's cheating, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's like 3 episodes in a row, huh?
It's
probably
been every
more.
single
I think
one,
it's more,
actually.
We just
Damn.
haven't been keeping track, but I think functionally it's been more than that.
I think it's been every single time since we introduced this.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's the man of the people. He's Dan, the man of the people. So
Is he the man of the people or the man of the Discord?
I have their elbow and everything.
and their eyebrow.
This lady, Opaka, what's her name?
Yeah, Kaio Opaka. She's the Pope of Bajor.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, she's the Pope of the Bajorans, right?
Yeah.
Will her disappearance affect the show?
Will her disappearance cause unstoppable political turmoil?
That's kind of what I'm expecting.
Yeah, imagine the Pope disappears from the Vatican.
But they don't deal with any of those ramifications in this episode.
No.
She's just disappeared, and they refuse to acknowledge what back home is feeling right now.
Like I get they're war torn, and they're recovering. All that's fine. But why would you send your Pope to DS9 without an entourage? Without any
she wanted to stay and wanted to go. This was her like prophecy, wasn't
but
it?
nobody came with her. Like she came
Let's
alone.
start from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning. Come on. We're Tarantinoing this bad boy.
Okay.
I just wanted to know, we had seen her before, and she was like a pope, basically, right?
Yeah, at the very, very first episode, Emissary, she's the one who gives the orb to Cisco and goes,
Yeah, that's right.
I was told you should have this. And
Yeah.
Yeah, that orb with all those pointy bits on it.
Yeah. And then Siska was like, what the fuck's calculus? And so
he just put it away.
And they I guess they find an old USB stick that's got like old files from the Cardassians, right?
Yes, it's literally a USB stick of
literally
of old docs. Yeah.
And so they're looking through it and they're like, oh, we found a file on Kira.
It has all of your old performance reviews on it.
Yeah, on Kira.
Kira Knightley?
Yeah. Kira.
What's her name? Kira?
Kira. Yeah, you're right.
And so they're like, oh, fuck. Don't let her see this kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then she comes in and they're like, oh, fuck it. They're like, oh, what's going on? She's like, we found this file about you. And then later she sees it and she's basically like, they basically like the report says basically she's like a fucking secretary.
Yeah. And of no consequence. Yeah.
That's awful.
Like,
however, she feels
like,
extreme guilt for all the things she's done.
Yeah. Which
while
is weird.
Still being very proud of not, being
Yeah.
considered enough of a threat by Dukat.
I know. So anyway, so she's kind of throwing a fit, and then Cisco gets told that Opaka has wants to come in and do like a fucking tour, because I guess you could do that when you're fucking the Pope. And she's like, hey,
Cisco had promised her a tour of DS9.
I get it, but when anybody tells you that, they don't really mean it, dude.
Well, yeah, they don't really mean it.
Yeah, like when they say, oh, come visit me. If someone says come visit me,
unannounced,
don't ever go to their house. Yeah, don't ever go to their don't show up and say, hey, I'm gonna go visit next month.
You gotta call ahead of time. You can't just show up. That's fucking weird, like.
Or like if someone says call me if you need anything, like that's
they don't want you to call them.
They don't want you to call me.
No.
In fact, it means the quite opposite.
Or
means the opposite. Like,
or let's grab lunch sometime.
Yeah.
That means you don't want to grab lunch at all.
Because if you want to grab lunch, you'd say like, hey, let's meet up next week. You wouldn't say, let's get lunch sometime.
Yeah.
That just means I am glad. I'm not even glad. I'm troubled.
We met, and that's what it is.
I'm very put out that we saw each other at Trader Joe's, and I gotta fucking talk to you.
Yeah.
Just came in and get fucking eggs that are cheaper than Target. And
we should hang out more. We should hang out more.
We should hang out more.
Yeah. Fucking idiot. That's what the inner monologue is like. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah.
I guess Trader Joe's. It's the last two bastions of cheap eggs are Trader Joe's and Costco. It was like the two spots.
Well, Costco. I mean, Idiocracy was right. You know what I mean? Like that's the last store, right? Like,
yeah,
it's the last decent store.
It's looking like it.
Yeah. The good thing is that I already bought my clothes at Costco, so I'm all set, babies.
Now, what you do is buy a whole chicken and then you plant it in the ground.
Yeah. You get a chicken tree.
Boiled chickens. You say that, but guess what I got yesterday? Got my chicken in a bag from Costco. And I got a sushi platter for lunch.
Oh,
dude, I literally got a chicken in a bag, made some chicken salad, and I was like, this is the way to go. This is my life.
And it's a big old chicken. It's a deal for $4, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
You know what?
People fight over those chickens.
We gotta get some of them Costco fucking shirts that say Kirkland signature, dude.
Yeah.
And really kind of hype them up, dude.
Mm-hmm. You know, like when I was there at the Costco and like people were waiting in line for them to put out the chickens because they were going so fast.
It's a big deal.
Those chicken warmer dudes are really fucking working back there.
Yeah, they're working their asses
There's a whole
off.
culture around that chicken.
They should really like let us tip them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know there's tipping everywhere, but those dudes deserve it, dude.
Save a good one. Save a good one on the side for me. You know?
Yeah.
Can't make it.
Yeah.
But I get everything from Costco. I know this isn't a Costco read, but I just like a couple of weeks ago, I got my tires at Costco because they basically come with a free guarantee, you know?
I actually find the tires at Costco more expensive than they should be, actually.
Yeah, but it's worth it because you don't have to pay extra. So you're basically paying extra. They cost a little more, but they include like the 3-year coverage.
So does Discount Tires, though. Discount Tires also include.
I don't think
it's extra, dude.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's extra. It's extra. They charge you. I want to say they charge you like $32 per tire for the insurance.
All right.
So once you add it up, like you save more at Costco the long run.
All right.
I should really do a Costco run. I'm running low on OLED TVs.
Hell yeah, dude.
Bulk OLEDs.
I mean, they're right there when you walk in.
I did go that's how I got roped into the fucking chicken. I went to put gas.
Oh, the gas, yeah.
And then I was like,
you just stop in for one OLED TV and then you leave with a bunch of chicken.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, like, I didn't go for any
OLEDs
TVs, but I was standing like looking at 100 fucking inch TV, and I'm like, I mean, $1,200. It's kind of worth it, dude. You know what I mean? and I don't have the space for a 100 inch TV, but I really wanted to take it home. You know what I mean?
It's the value. It's such a good value.
Like imagine this in my apartment. You know what I mean? My palatial style apartment. It'd be the whole wall. You know?
Yeah, it would be a whole wall slide.
Yeah.
And you'd have to be standing all the way back outside of your
Hey, if you don't
apartment.
like it, comprehensive return policy.
too
Just take it back.
Yeah, dude. If it's too big, then just chill out on the couch. Don't stand next to the TV. But anyway, Costco's beautiful. Go to Costco.
It is.
Yeah.
Not Sam's Club. Sam doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, dude.
No. The thing is also
hot dogs at Sam's.
And then the thing is, Kirkland's signature, you also know that it's actually probably like pretty good.
Yeah.
Like you don't worry about the quality of Kirkland's signature. It's probably like
his signature is like cursive.
Well, because the way they do it is they just find a reputable brand and convince them to, give them some of their, produce some stock for them and put a label on it.
Exactly. Yeah. And they have a whole internal team that tests between brands to be like, this one's not as good as this was not as good as this. We're just gonna, do this. So,
yeah, just sign it, Kirkland. Doesn't matter.
Also, for the Koreans, man, when they brought back the LA style like beef rib cuts, oh boy, those started going fast because all the Koreans were like, oh shit, they're back. And they're like, oh, man.
It matters.
Yeah.
That's where your beloved Calbee comes from.
I buy a big old jug of kimchi from Costco, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah, and then my whole fucking fridge stinks up. And then, I get yelled at. Here's the thing, but it's so good. So back to the episode. They where was I? Oh, yeah, the alpaca
Pope
lady.
Showed up. Yeah.
Pope showed up. And then she's like, oh, I'm on a tour. And then she basically says, I'm gonna fucking raw dog this fucking trip, dude. No security, no fucking extra clothes, no jacket.
Yeah.
Just gonna fucking raw dog.
Pope
Yeah.
glass. Yeah.
No, nothing, dude. Not even a goddamn rosary bead. Just fucking
rosary bead.
She's like, I'll count in my head.
The earrings
I
enough.
prayed.
No protection whatsoever.
Yeah. And she goes and they go and
she
give her a
says
tour.
Jesus has the wheel. We're all good. It's okay.
Yeah. And so they show her that she comes in there. They're giving her a tour, and then Kira's all fucking fanboying out. She's like, "Oh my god, the fucking Pope.
Oh my god, I love religion.
Yeah. I love my religion."
This always makes me forget, like how I guess religious she is.
Yeah, religion is a big
part. And I was
part.
like, oh yeah, that's right. She's like crying and sobbing and very happy and
she's like,
elated.
I'm a baby killer. Like later in the fucking show.
Yeah.
And so anyway, so she's like, oh, this is a hole, huh? She's like, yeah, this is. We don't know if this is an anus or the mouth.
You can't see anything, but it's supposed to be right here.
Yeah,
it's beautiful when you see it.
And then she's like, and then he's like, you want to go inside? And then she's like, yeah. And so they go inside and they go on a little fucking life raft of a fucking spaceship, dude.
Fucking roundabouts, yeah.
Yeah, and they go in there and like Bashir's tagging along because he's like, I got it.
Bashir's literally like, it's a slow day. I can come along, but you're a doctor. There's no such thing as a slow day. You're supposed to be on call. It's not how that fucking works.
Maybe he trained someone else to do it, you know?
Nah, sure.
To be honest, when I go to the doctor, I prefer the nurse practitioner.
Yeah.
She's more thorough than my doctor sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, the doctor, like there was a time where I had nasty ear infection and I went to see otolaryngologist for an ENT quite a few times. Every time
WNBZ.
it was an NP. Mm-hmm. And then only in my very last visit, which is like my 6th or 7th visit, doctor walked in for 5 minutes, was like, you look good. And he left.
Hell yeah. He's like, you know what?
Was he right?
He's like, do the scales. And he's like, oh, you sound beautiful. Do you have an angel's voice? Get out of here. Here's the thing. I'm going to TMI this thing right here now, dude. Because I'm high as a kite, dude.
Oh.
I thought I had testicular cancer.
Oh, I know this story too. Yeah.
I went in, and this is how I ended up going with the thing. I had a previous experience where I had a testicle issue, and male doctors, even though they have testicles, way too fucking rough on the testicles, dude.
Yeah.
They don't kind of manhandle.
Really?
You're actually not wrong.
Yeah, dude.
Is
this just an excuse?
Yeah. No. I've had the exact same experience, actually. Yes.
Also, the thing is, that's not an excuse. I feel like they're like, you're making me touch your testicles, so I'm gonna fucking hurt you, dude. You know? Like,
they're too rough.
And so my previous doctor, my full on doctor actually, before this one, she was a lady doctor, and she went in there and was very gentle with the testes, dude. I mean, it that part I was really nervous because she was good looking. But then my new nurse practitioner, she's a female, and she's just a normal looking lady, and I respect her very much. And she was very kind to my testicles.
Nice.
And she asked me questions, and she like was really like, "Oh, how does it feel?" Blah blah. And I'm like, I don't know. It feels it's like having a female Schroeder, dude. It's like I felt comfortable talking like that I wasn't going to be judged.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like, you know, like, oh, you probably just sat on your testicle, you idiot. Like no one's going to tell me like I'm an idiot, you know?
Yeah.
She was more kind.
Well, at work, you and I commiserated over this actually, because TMI story for me now, you saw me sitting weird.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, you know, it's at that point I'd gotten comfortable enough with you. I was like, you know, I have this thing, it's called varicocele, you know, like, so I'm not like just touching my crotch. It's like, it's like one side blood pulls up a little more than the other because of a genetic thing. And you're like, oh, okay. And then we commiserated over our
testicle stories.
The way our doctors worked about our testicles.
Yeah. Well, the crazy part was this is the crazy part. So the doctor's totally fine. Yeah, I'm totally in, respectful. Everything's cool. Yeah. Well, the doctor sends me to they're like they're gonna rate this fucking episode. And they're like, we did fucking 30 minutes on testicles and doctors touching
Costco and testicles.
Yeah, just Costco's and testicles.
So I went and I had to get a fucking ultrasound on one of my testicles.
Oh my God.
And I went and I'm like, it's fine. It's gonna be like I've had like x-rays and stuff, and they're always cool, funny technicians, you know? Right. They're always dudes that are all tatted up. And I was like, it's going to be cool. It's going to be fun, dude. Because I'm going to make jokes with this dude and we're going to bond. Because he's taking pictures of my testicle instead of a baby, you know? Yeah. A pre-baby, you know?
A pre-baby.
And
it's a girl. That's a good term. A pre-baby.
That's what I thought like he's going to joke with me and say, it's a girl. Yeah. I'm like, it's been great. And then I walk in and it's like an amazingly insanely attractive lady. And then I can't make jokes at all here with this lady, dude.
Oh my God, that's too funny.
It was not a good experience. I was very uncomfortable after that. Like what, you know?
Oh my gosh, that's so weird. I mean, this is why my whole medical team is all female. Like, I don't know. I just don't. I only feel comfortable with like female.
I wonder if she ever like curses her own attractiveness. It's like, things are always so awkward because I'm so pretty.
Probably did. Probably. It didn't seem like she didn't know. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, turns out I don't have testicular cancer.
That's good.
I have something similar to what Marvin has.
Yeah.
It's just
that's what we commiserated over. Yeah.
Just got a weird testicle.
Yeah. So how did we get into this thing? Let me track.
It's a funny little guy
because the Pope is there.
Yeah, but I don't know how we got into testicles. Oh,
because we were talking about Costco.
No, that wasn't it, dude.
There was something else.
Well, she wanted to go check out the wormhole.
Yeah,
and then like maybe holes of some kind reminded us.
I don't know. I apologize for this crazy tangent.
We made it. Yeah, we made it back.
Anyway, so she's like,
Good thing you put that disclaimer, Marvin.
Yeah, thanks, dude. So anyway, they go, and I think it's because of the Dr. Bashir went. That's why.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
There's no one. There's like some nurse practitioner on their first day doing heart surgery. So,
which in the world of Star Trek is just like a robot doing it, and they watch.
Yeah, it's just super like a robot. You know what I mean?
As you stain your blood red scrubs.
You know what's so cool? I was thinking about this the other day.
Yeah,
because I'm like, I gotta watch what I eat, and I'm like, I gotta fucking eat a stupid fucking salmon so my cholesterol doesn't go up.
And just open your eyes while you're biting.
I was really fucking angry, dude, at like the world, and like I'm like
fair.
I'm like, with these people in charge, we're never going to get to Star Trek. You know what I mean? We're never going to get to Star Trek.
Star Trek is a complete fantasy.
We took 30 steps back, dude. Here's the thing that I came to a conclusion with. I'm going to go another tangent, then come back.
Yeah.
We love to think as you know, our listeners and stuff, you know, clearly this is a Star Trek podcast. So, but like we sometimes even I will do it. Like I'll fantasize like, oh, that'd be cool to live in this fucking universe, you know? Like
yeah,
projecting, you know? or like some people that are like Star Wars fans, like myself as well. Like we're like, oh, it would be cool to live like in a futuristic Western fucking place,
Right.
But really, we're living in Spaceballs where the people in charge are fucking idiots.
Well, but it's not even nearly as entertaining or
no, but just like this, the type of stupidity.
Yeah.
Like they're like, oh, I'm gonna make a can with clean air. Like that's something like if like the president right now told like I get it, there's light pollution, but we're gonna give every American 5 cans of clean air every week.
Yeah.
No, there's just going to be an executive order posted to the website saying that they have reversed DEI and now the air is clean.
Yeah. Giving out cans of clean air. That's literally the plot of the fucking that Dr. Seuss movie with Dan DeVito. What's his name?
The Lorax.
The Lorax. Yeah, it's literally the plot of the Lorax.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Junior.
Yeah.
The Dr. Seuss movie Junior.
So anyway,
I'd say Dr. Zeus.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why I say Dr. Seuss.
but the reason I got here is because well, dude, all this technology, like you fantasize about that, like not having to fucking have a blown out butthole because you have diarrhea, because you eat street food.
Right.
That's the dream, dude. Like imagine
that is the dream.
You
That's
can
amazing.
eat any fucking street food, like just like delicious fucking like tripe tacos, dude.
And
not worry about
ramifications.
that I'm not gonna get the fucking shits, dude. I can eat cheese without worrying to get home and within like 10 minutes. It's amazing. It's a dream. That really, like, forget the utopia part of it.
Yeah.
Not
That's
shitting
the
my
dream.
pants. That's a fucking dream, dude. Like not having the fear of shitting my pants is the dream for me.
Yeah.
And thinking about this universe, and I'm like, dude, like everyone, if you have a fucking high cholesterol or like a blood clot, out, done, easy. Easy fucking fix, dude.
Yeah.
And my really like my intrusive thoughts are like I would be eating all the time. I'd just be eating fucking McDonald's. I'd have every fucking meal would be like a buffet of fucking fast foods. Chicken noodles from KFC, fries from McDonald's, In-N-Out burgers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's the dream for me, dude. And we'll never get there. We're so far away from that.
No.
God damn it.
No.
Anyway, back
You think
to
we'll
this, dude.
we'll never get healthcare that good. I mean, come on.
No, dude. Hell no, dude.
No, that's never gonna.
And if we do, they'll make us pay with their buttholes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they're like, we're gonna give you a tour, and we're going in the butthole.
Yeah.
She's excited. She's like, I've never been in a butthole, butthole.
I've
So we
never
go
been
in.
in a space butthole.
She's excited because it's so colorful in there, like all of the spokes and veins inside the butthole.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, she's
Beautiful,
never seen
dude.
2000 before, so it was like, oh man, that's so
She's
cool.
like, God damn it, dude.
Man, that's so cool.
Yeah. She's never looked at
The CG looks so modern.
Yeah. The CGI looks great.
Yeah.
It's like we did land in the moon. I'm kidding.
Got him.
Got him. Got that fucking RF key, bastard. That's what I'm talking like right now, dude.
I think did I say that? I don't know.
Fucking idiot, dude.
Oh my goodness.
God took the wrong fucking Kennedy, dude. This guy should have been in a fucking convertible, dude. Anyway.
Yeah.
God damn it, dude. No, the thing is, no one's gonna cancel me, dude. Who are they gonna complain to?
No.
Uncancelable.
Yeah, the department, they closed it down. They fired everybody.
Yeah.
They canceled the department.
Canceled is canceled.
Yeah. They canceled the end of the world. So fucking, she's excited. She's like, oh my God, the colors. And they come out the other side and she's like, oh, there's literally nothing on this side. And she's like, yep. Just a big old fucking freeway.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's like one of those tubes from the bank that like, and
Yeah.
it goes, and you come out and then like you end up in a fucking room with nothing in it, dude. No furniture. Shit.
She was like, oh, that's lame. The profits are lame. The profits.
Yeah. They get hailed by like some sort of stupid fucking signal, dude. And they're idiots, dude, because they're like, oh, we'll tag it and then we'll go. And then why do they listen to her? She doesn't know shit, dude. She doesn't leave her house. She doesn't leave her house. They could have put her in a movie theater. And she was like, is this real life? You're like,
they could have put a VR headset on her.
Yeah, they could have just used the holosuite.
Put her in the holodeck.
Yeah, put her in
the
a
sexy
holodeck.
and she gets a massage and just fucking stays in there for fucking 10
she's
days.
like, oh, I don't need to be a Kai anymore.
No, she's like, I'm gonna do my
Good
business
program.
from here. Yeah.
Also, like, why are we taking mission advice from like just like any person that's like, hey, let's do it. Come on, it'll be fun.
They just really want to impress the Pope.
Yeah, that's basically all this is. They just really want to impress her.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, no, we're not doing that. I'm sorry.
The Pope's like, all I ride around is in a funny fucking little truck, the back of a pickup truck, like Mexicans do in the ranch. But it's got a little plexiglass cover on it.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, I did that all the time as a kid when I would go to Mexico. Right back of a truck going 65 down a highway.
Around, yeah.
With the plexiglass around?
No plexiglass at all.
Yeah.
It really is crazy how in the world of cars, there's a Pope mobile.
Yeah.
There's a Pope
car. The crazy part is that it doesn't look cool. And it got the name
it does not look
it doesn't look futuristic at all or anything. It just looks like
mobile, dude. They should have at least three turrets, dude, just ready to fucking mow people down.
Fucking Oscar Mayer created an Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. That looks
cool.
If the Pope rolled out in that, dude, I'd be fucking eating the wafers and the wine and fucking confessing all my sins, dude.
Just hit up Oscar Mayer and ask to use their Wienermobile.
Yeah.
Just put a bulletproof glass on that shit.
The Oscar Mayer Wiener, the Wienermobile's already bulletproof.
well, he could sit like where the relish is, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, so she's like, oh, let's go one of these missions, you know? She's like somebody who fucking went on a ride along and just fucking got caught up, dude.
Yeah.
And so they go and a stupid satellite, one of Elon Musk's stupid satellites fucking shoots them down. They're all malfunctioning.
Yeah.
And they land on this planet and they land in the fucking Israel fucking Palestine planet.
Yeah, essentially.
And they're fucking fighting. And here's the worst part of this whole fucking planet.
Yeah.
No one dies. So everyone's looking fucking ugly as shit, dude. Because if your eye blows out, like it just kind of heals it all fucked up.
Do you just maintain your injuries as you read?
Well, think about it.
That's what they seem to imply.
Think about it. If you get cut or your eye falls out, it just kind of, it's like vampire technology where it just closes up, but it doesn't it's not like Wolverine where it builds out stuff.
It'll regrow it.
Yeah. It just seals it up and you come back alive. So it's
I mean, Jonathan Banks does look pretty like busted up.
One of his eyes are droopy.
Yeah.
He looks like he's melting.
Yeah.
He looks like the dude from Scary Movie. Child with the little hand.
Yes, he does.
My germs.
He does.
I don't remember that.
The My Germs guy. How come I remember?
I was thinking of
I haven't thought about that in so long.
I was thinking of Melting Man from the RoboCop when the guy got covered in toxic waste.
Oh yeah, sure.
A little bit. Look up Tiny Hand.
Yeah, the My Germs guy.
My Germs. Just type in My Germs.
I don't remember that at all.
Why? That was such a big thing back then. Everyone would be like, My Germs. Yeah.
It's that comedian from Cabin Boy.
Yeah. You don't remember that? Like no one in your school, like.
No one said that. Well, he touched your face.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that at all.
Really? Wow, that's crazy.
That's on the verge of ringing a bell for me. But
Chris Elliott playing like a butler.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, you guys will laugh once you see it. This will be a way homer. You'll laugh in the way.
That's a good term, a way homer.
I like it.
So then, these people are dying, coming back, and it's so stupid, dude. And then
we missed the part where they crash land and Kaiopaka dies.
Yeah, she gets she would not survive a ride.
She dies like such a chump because everyone else is completely unscathed
at all.
Yeah,
not even one injury otherwise.
No one told her to wear a fucking seatbelt, dude, and she didn't know what it is.
Dude. I misspoke. Kira was also injured. And
she got a weird fucking arm injury.
Yeah.
But then then they're fighting and then they realize they're kind of in a penal colony, but not really. Like they're just these people are just fighting, dude. They're in the Middle East.
Apparently both warring factions were banished to this penal colony as punishment because they never learned to get along.
Right.
By some other race, I'm assuming.
So
I feel like that's what we would do.
This is a Groundhog Day planet.
If Elon Musk could get a ship without blowing up, we'd be like, let's just put Palestinians and fucking all the people from Israel. Let's put them in Mars and let them figure it out over there, dude. You know?
Oh no.
And I feel like the current president would do that because he's so stupid. And so anyway, they're there.
But also, it's also not the Israel-Palestine thing, just because they're two idiots fighting.
You just put my point. It is
but the Israel-Palestine thing is like one really big, super powerful, funded by the American government state.
True.
And then like just a bunch of people who are trying to survive who are then buoyed by terrorists.
Yeah.
True.
So it's like a pretty different like setup.
There's a lot more dynamics in play.
I think it's maybe similar in maybe the endless war aspect of
in that aspect it is.
but that can be applied to anything. The fascination we have with war here on planet Earth, it just feels endless all the time, right? Like it's just we're going back.
Like when someone
forth.
Here's the thing, when like someone says we're the best fucking country in the world, though, it's like nah, bro, like not at all.
Yeah.
Like I'll give you one example. Like we're not, dude. We have homeless people.
Nah.
Period. For the technology we have and the wonders of the world that we've the bounds and leaps we made in technology and just humankind. The marvels of medicine. There's people living in the streets.
The amount of abundance we have in resources.
There should be no child that like goes to bed hungry.
Yeah, we have hungry children and homeless children.
Ricardo, everyone has to deserve it first.
It's a merit based, Dan. It's merit based.
It's all about deserving it.
Pick yourself up by the bootstraps.
You have to follow the rules.
They're like, some people don't even have fucking feet, dude.
Yeah.
You want to put fucking boots on? Anyway, so that's my one example. It's like, we're the best at fucking shit, dude. Two things. We're the best at jack and shit. And so they're never any war. And it's the worst because they can't die. They come back and they come back uglier. So it's even worse because no one's fucking dude.
But also the Kaiopaka comes back as well.
Yeah, she comes back and they're like, what's up with her?
Yeah.
Do you feel like the constant reiterations of coming back to life, I feel like it's kind of like you kind of fall asleep and then wake up and you're like, oh fuck. And then you just kind of like, I wonder if they eventually start to like lose the meaning of why they're fighting in the first place.
Oh, they say that explicitly. They say that they don't remember why they're like what the original conflict
they just
started.
They know that they're supposed to kill each other.
Yeah. And then someone's like, I think I remember. And they're like, well, what is it? He's like, I think one of us was saying that Del Taco is the best. And the other one was saying
it's not that bad. The other one was saying it's not that bad.
It's not that bad. And then they just started shooting each other.
Yeah, they weren't even like advocating for a different restaurant. It was just one person. One of them was saying, it's okay. They have burgers and fries too.
And Tim said, I think we should all go to In-N-Out, and we killed him first.
Actually, this sounds like a kind of fun way to resolve like little disagreements. You're like, all right, let's just fight it out and see who wins, you know?
Yeah.
It's like little disagreements though.
Yeah,
Is In-N-Out better than, whatever?
Yeah, you shoot somebody when you disagree.
Yeah.
So she comes back to life and she's like, oh, and then like Kira's upset for some reason. Like she's like, you guys aren't fighting right. There's fucking the door's wide open, you idiots.
She's so angry.
She's really judgmental in this episode. Everyone's like, okay, you need to calm down. Like,
Jonathan Banks is like, look, it doesn't matter anymore. Like, who cares if we die or not?
You're like, just really intense, like at random, like
But even Kaiopaka was just like, okay, let's take a moment. Yeah.
She's like, this isn't even your war, dude. Shut the fuck up, dude.
Let's take a moment.
If you completely ignore Cisco saying that's enough, it's like, shut up. I'm still talking.
Yeah. And so he's like, it doesn't fucking matter. We're gonna come back anyway. And so, he doesn't really care, and she's really upset. And then she has a conversation with Opaka, and she's like, "Oh, I was trained as a kid to hate like people, and like I'm a baby killer.
I'm not a killer, but I've done a lot of killing."
Yeah, she's like, "Get the fuck out of your head, dude."
It's like I'm Bajoran too. Yeah. I was endorsing all of that.
Yeah.
She's like, "You were fighting in my name because I'm the Pope."
Yeah.
Anyway,
and then she does the bullshit. You have to forgive yourself first.
Yeah.
Before anyone else will forgive you. And it's like, it's fine. Like,
no one cares, dude. No one's going to jail, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't quite sure what the intent was. Like, as soon as she touches her ear in that scene, like she kind of like has this weird revelatory like gasp, and I don't know if it just
felt like a Ferengi, maybe pleasure spot or something. I don't know.
She's umoxing her.
Yeah.
Because it did seem like a very specific gesture that elicited like a pretty
Yeah, I was wondering if like
Noticeable
they were trying to
response?
imply it was
Yeah.
a specifically meaningful like Bajoran gesture. Or
I think there
something.
might be. I mean, like Bajorans were like a really specific earring chain thing, right? So
Yeah.
I wonder if that has some sort of
But
significance.
it's weird
with it.
because in Ferengis, your mind goes to
Yes,
like,
exactly.
oh, that's like their
Yeah.
penises. So like
Yeah,
you kind
yeah.
of are like, oh,
Well, I'm not
okay.
thinking about that as she's touching her ear, but
Yeah.
it's just like I wonder, like, why was the reaction like that?
Well, she does kind of go, oh, you know.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
like, yeah,
I wonder.
I
if,
mean,
like,
that's fine. No judgment, really.
Yeah,
no judgment
she's like-
at all.
Because
That's the
you
case.
say she, and I mean, look, she's really attractive. Kira's attractive, but you say like, oh, wait till later seasons, and I think like I was thinking like just watching this episode, like she was gonna go like, don't worry about war, start dressing better, and you know, like I felt like
a little personal hygiene, personal hygiene.
just
Yeah.
like, do your hair different, do your hair
Do your
differently.
hair
Do you remember
different.
like
Oh my God.
she like references the thumbnail photo? Because like, remember when you had long hair? Maybe you should try that
Yeah.
again. I don't know.
Oh
Maybe.
my god.
You just reminded me of this Mitchell and Webb look sketch. That's like it's just a slew of like beauty products and ways to like women sort yourself out.
yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Yeah.
Hygiene products at once.
It's so fucked up.
Yeah,
So stupid.
and
So dumb.
and so Cisco's like, oh, let me talk to the other group, and like we'll like get you guys out of here, dude.
Yeah.
And then Bashir's like trying to study them because they're like, oh fuck, these people are like nanobots inside, and like they bring them back to life. But like he's studying all that bullshit, and so Cisco tries to talk to them, and he's like, this is a goddamn fucking ruse. Like as soon as we come out, they're gonna fucking kill us. And I want to go, you know what, dude? How small is this fucking planet, dude? Why don't you go all the way over there, dude? Why don't you go
They're on a moon. They're on a moon,
and
technically.
never fucking talk to each other, dude?
To be fair, they are on
Yeah.
a moon. They are on
Yeah.
a moon. So it is.
But it also
smaller
feels
than
like there's like 5 of each.
It's like a
Yeah.
Mario Galaxy planetoid.
Yes, it's a Mario
Yeah.
Galaxy planetoid. Yes, that's what they're all.
And I'm like,
If they long jump, they can just keep going around.
That'd be sick. I want to see Jonathan Banks doing a long jump eternally around a sphere.
Walter. That's a,
and so Bashir comes back and he's like, oh, these people, if we take them off the fucking rock,
yeah.
they'll die because they got those little fucking
These nanobots are connected to the environment somehow.
the midi
Yeah, they only work here.
Yeah,
It's like those shopping carts.
they're local. It's like those things. Yeah, you take a shopping cart off of the parking lot.
Their
and it
little
dies.
wheels stop turning.
Yeah.
As soon as you take him
Their
off
little
the
hearts
track.
stop turning.
Yeah, as soon as you push the Opaka out the parking lot, she
The
just falls
nanobots
over.
are just a bunch of little shopping carts in their blood.
Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah. And they got a bunch of magnets in the heart. And so he's like, oh, let's get out of here and we'll figure this out later. But she was like, we'll figure this out later. Let's not, this is too much work.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, fucking Miles O'Brien is over there like making magnets. He's like fucking Charlie Dane. It's always
Yeah,
sunny.
it is.
He's
The,
like magnets.
it's extreme techno babble during
Yeah.
that portion.
That part was boring as shit.
Yeah.
They seem to be really going out of their way to like color Miles as a genius this episode.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they're trying to remind everyone, hey, remember, he was like a super smart engineer in TNG.
Yeah, yeah.
He
He
still
did
is
it one
here.
time in TNG as well.
Yes,
he
exactly.
actually invented solutions with
Exactly.
stuff.
Opaka gave him something for his daughter too. He's like, oh, he's
Oh
like,
yeah,
give
she
her
gave
daughter.
him
Right, yeah.
a necklace.
He's like, give her this, and then it turns out like it makes her neck all fucking green because it's fake gold.
There's probably a changeling in it.
Dude. She's like, actually, then like she has to go to the Bashir. And she's like, actually, she gave you like a lead necklace, so it's been slowly poisoning her.
Also, it's just coated in asbestos.
And fiberglass. It's just
Oof. But anyway, so they're like, oh, we got to get it out of here, and then, so finally they figured out a way to fucking finger bang the satellites and get a signal in, and they basically leave everybody there.
Yeah.
And my thing is like, they never show what the fuck happened to the Opaka people. Like they were like, oh, where the fuck is we're fucking
Oh, yeah,
losing it up here.
Yeah, they allude to Bajor being like, "Hey, what'd you do to our freaking Pope? Where is she?" Like,
Zero fucking.
Maybe
No
there'll be a
backlash.
follow-up
Conclusion.
episode after.
There
Who
won't.
knows?
There won't. They won't. I guarantee you they won't.
I mean, it seems like a pretty big deal for her to decide to stay. Does she know that she has the nanobot? Does Kai Opaka know?
She feels them in there.
That she has the nanobots and she essentially can't leave?
As far as we tell from the
episode doesn't show any sort of explanation given.
So this is a series of events that Opaka experiences in the episode. So she dies, comes back, and then she goes, oh man, I think I should stay. I think these people really need my guidance. At which point Bashir goes, oh, that's really convenient because by the way, you can't leave because these nanobots don't let you leave. But he doesn't tell that to her directly.
Yeah, he told Cisco that and Cisco's like, we should tell her. And she's like, I'm staying. Oh, never mind.
We should say this because she keeps talking about a fucking prophecy, dude. But she never tells us like what the fuck it is. She's like,
that's another annoying. One, I kind of hate prophecy storylines. I think they're really lame. And I also think it's really lame when you won't be clear about, I don't like stories driven by vague prophecy.
Prophecies are like psychics. Like they're like, you have a mother. Am I right? It's like, I do.
They're cold reading. Yeah. They're just like, it's like a cold read. And then
I'm getting a V. Someone with a V? Vanessa? No, Victor. Yeah, you're like, I know Victor. He did.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. That's my cousin's ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
Got it. He's very important to you. He's very important to you.
I feel like it's such a really lame prophecy and such a lame way to lose, like to basically give up everything and stay on this planet. Like what a lame, like, I thought it would be more grand, I guess, if you're talking about like, cause she's going to die. She has to stay here forever. She's going to die. This is it, thing is, right?
She's not stay forever. She's got to stay till they figure out how to move the nanobots.
But there's a bunch of things that it's okay. One,
they got to get rid of the satellites, first of all.
Yeah, but two, they don't even know if it's sustainable for her to live there. They don't know what they eat. They don't know like.
Does she have a room, an apartment, a shower?
What if she gets stuck with the fucking Del Taco people, dude?
Number 3, if there was any sign that her presence made things better,
like if she calmed them down or something.
This would make some sense.
Yeah,
but they demonstrate in like 3 separate scenes that Jonathan Banks is like, I would love to escape as long as those fucking guys die first. It's like they can't get it out of their fucking minds.
And even when they're like, oh, we can get you guys out of here, and we're like, we can make it so like you guys die.
Yeah, and he's like, perfect. And we'll put you on separate planets. Yeah, you don't have to ever see each other again.
Like, he's like, just make them be able to die, and we'll kill them, and then we'll stay here.
Yeah, and it's like, oh my god, you guys are the fucking worst. Why are we trying to save you? You guys are assholes.
They're like,
no wonder they put you here.
It's what the body needs.
Why not just deactivate all of it and then leave?
It's kind of like when somebody tells you like, hey, I'm a piece of shit. I'm going to fuck you over, dude. If you vote for me. And then you still vote for me.
And then to Dan's question, the reason they didn't is because Bashir does bring it up directly. He's like, I'm at an ethical dilemma. Yep. There's part of me that says maybe we should turn them all off and let them die, but that's not very Hippocratic oath of me. So it's like, they just choose not to because it's the least. It's the option with least friction. It's the least.
My choice would be like, can you turn it off? Like, can I die? Can you die forever? Can I stay dead?
I would argue that the eternal life and war is arguably more harm done than allowing them to die at this point.
That's his point. But then like when he offers to do that, Jonathan Banks then once again goes, as long as you make them die first. And then he's like, oh my God.
But then at that point, Bashir could be like, well, no, all of you are going to be able to die and you better figure it out.
But then Opaka brings up the dumb point of like, well, death has never stopped war before. And you're like, this is very different. This is not like a regular war.
Opaka, shut the fuck up, dude. You're out of your element here, dude.
Yeah, it kind of doesn't matter because, like, if you can die, you can die. That's part of the problem that you can't.
Like, well, if you die,
even if it's via war, you get to die finally. I thought that was the issue.
It's over for you. Like, you don't.
There's
have
only
to
like
think
10
about
of you on each side. As long as you die.
They didn't cast enough of you guys to fill a whole moon. There's only like 4.
I feel like they're gonna come back, and then she's gonna have turned everybody to Christianity, and they're like, they're witches. Let's burn them.
Yeah. It's gonna be like the fog situation, or the mist.
And they basically go, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's not deal with them. Let's just get out of here.
That's kind of what it feels like. They chose the option that has the least amount of work they have to do.
Yeah. They're like, what do we tell to the Pope's people? Just tell him
She ran on stage.
He went to the Mall of America.
Well, they don't even get to the point where they ask the question.
Yeah.
No.
When I was watching this episode, I kept thinking to myself, I'm like, oh man, someone needs to pull out their iPhone and like record her saying like, I'm choosing to stay here.
They need proof.
We need video proof so that no one freaks out and says like, oh my God, what'd you do? You like left her there. The Bajorans are gonna flip. And it's like, no. She signed this waiver saying that,
here's today's newspaper.
Yeah. She's only I'm choosing to stay here.
And look, even if she wanted to come back, she can't.
Yeah.
What's so funny is
please don't kill us, please.
I have a question.
Right.
Kira was injured.
Mm-hmm.
Now, does she have nanobots in her fucking shoulder?
I think it apparently only activates once they die.
I guess so.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
I want her to go home and then like it's like idle hand. Oh my God, he's trying to kill me.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Now that I recap it, it's definitely like a 5 or a 4.
It's just like it's the whole from a technical storytelling perspective. The premise is really stupid. Like the nanotechnology is literally like life-changing, literally. Like if that technology existed to bring people back from the dead, this would change the course of civilizations, but they're using it for a penal colony. Like
then again, they are ignoring their transporters every day.
Yeah, but isn't the whole thing like they have the technology, but specific, they can't leave or else they die, right?
But do they? Is it somebody's technology or it's just the planet's thing?
Yeah, and also, is it like an artificial limitation they added to it? Like it could be they just made the nanobots work that way in case someone escaped.
They programmed it that way?
Yeah, like what if...
I feel like that's the thing is they programmed the nanotechnology to be that way so that these people keep dying all the time.
They're in purgatory, basically.
Well, crucially, the nanotech is programmable. Like they have no qualms with being able to program it to do different things.
I feel like this is torture. Like someone
it is like, torture.
Let's torture
100%.
I agree.
Well, yeah, but it's just like
death is not torture, right?
It's such an overly complex way of punishing them when in reality, if a society really was sick of them, they would have just wiped them out. They would have just been like, ugh, whatever.
No, Marvin. That's the easy way, Marvin. You want to torture people you really hate and are annoyed with? You do this. Yeah. Like I would do this to if I would think of our worst enemies. I would to somebody I don't like. I'd be like,
this is easy, dude. I could do this fucking all day.
This is the ultimate form of torture.
No, it's not, Sarah. This is easy, dude. Because you get to fight, you get to kill people, and you're back. Do you know what the ultimate form of torture is?
What?
Waiting at the DMV. And everyone...
You come back to life and have to wait every single time.
I thought you were going to say everyone is forced to sit in a circle and do improv for...
Well, wait. I'm not done, Marvin.
He's not done with his torture.
You're at the DMV.
Yeah.
And they never get to your number.
Right.
And the people around you is everyone that ever annoyed you in your lifetime.
Yeah, right.
And they're doing improv. They keep telling you to give them a place, a person.
Can I try my material on you? Can I try?
Give me a person.
No, give me a profession.
Yeah. And you're like,
animal, vegetable, or mineral.
Just get to my number, and they never gets there.
And they skip over your number. Actually,
And there's always.
They start going to decimal points.
You could always hear that annoying lady that like she's like, but you need to see me now. And you're like, ma'am, you didn't make an appointment, ma'am. And she's like, I understand, but like, I'm in a hurry. It's like, what do you think we're fucking doing here?
That is torture.
This is the old form. You need to use the new revision.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm already getting like, angry,
we don't have copies of the revised form here. You'll have to go to the other office in order to...
I'm getting like very anxious and angry, but also does it repeat? Like, does it just go on forever?
Oh yeah.
Like there has to be a forever aspect to it.
I say,
right?
That's what I said. And they never get to you.
You're there you're there. No, but the thing is, you're there to renew your license. And by the time you've renewed your license, you have to renew it again.
Oh my God. No.
It takes 4 years to get
that. You are describing hell, honestly.
See?
That is hell.
See how this is
That
easy
is hell.
compared to hell?
You get to walk out of a DMV.
I would pick that. I would pick Jonathan Banks's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get to walk out of the DMV for 10 seconds just to know the sweetness for a little bit of leaving the DMV.
Yeah, you get to
before
smoke a
being
ciggy every 4 years.
forced back in, you know.
Oh my God, no. That's terrible. Oh, that's terrible.
We had speaking of ciggies, we had like horrible fucking air, you know, because of the fires up here.
Oh yeah.
And I'm getting all this fucking things in my lungs.
Oh yeah.
And not even the excitement of smoking the ciggy. You know?
Yeah.
Like
no.
it's like I'm getting the contamination to my lungs of like smoking, I don't know, like 10 packs in the in the last 2 weeks, but none of the enjoyment, dude.
It's like secondhand smoke.
It really,
you know?
really pissed me off, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, that was
Anyway, 5 stars for this fucking shit.
Those battle lines we gave our ratings already. It's just not very good. This wasn't a very good episode, in my opinion.
But I'll tell you what, I do like the worm lady's looking better and better.
Oh, Jatsia.
Oh, Dax. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she looked pretty good from the beginning to me.
They, them.
Well, she
Say
seems about
them,
the
yeah.
same.
Yeah.
Well, I
Dan,
mean,
I interrupted you. What are we saying?
While Jadzia, she's a lady.
Yeah.
But the thing that I kept thinking of as a way to soften the penal colony as a concept is that maybe things are programmed to stop reviving them once they've figured out their differences.
Oh yeah. The moment they agree,
Like, they could have walked out like 30 years ago.
That's a fucking crazy twist, Dan.
That would be a Twilight
good.
Zone type of twist.
Yes.
but they would love that though. That would be reprieve for them though. That means
Yeah, but they don't know that.
It's their reward.
Yeah,
you know?
They don't know.
they finally like sit down.
Wow.
They're like, listen, hear me out.
Yeah.
We just bring Taco Bell and Del Taco and unwrap them, and then you don't know what you're eating.
Yeah.
And then they're like, that's genius.
That's
Let's do it.
genius.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
And they're
maybe
like,
that's it.
but do we have Pepsi or do we have Coke? And they're like, fuck you, bam. Back to fighting.
Yeah, I kept on thinking about Groundhog Day. So maybe they're just stuck reliving their lives until they set aside their differences and learn to play the piano and buy insurance from Needle Nose Ned the Head.
or like live, die, repeat. They got to figure out where the alien base is.
I mean, couldn't
there's
this
that
whole
too.
be said for the whole entirety of the human race? Like that's our whole lesson here on Earth that we probably are not going to learn is, you know,
Oh yeah.
how can we?
to just eat Taco Bell.
Did you
and
know
Del
that
Taco?
you can't permanently learn from history?
That seems to be the case. I'm realizing
It's impossible to permanently learn history.
Because everyone
As a
eventually goes,
society.
well, that won't be us though. That's not going to be
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
or we're different, you know.
I'm not like that. I'm different.
Also, it's another episode full of wacky alien names that seems like someone who was just coming up a random shit made up. Like the bad guy, the other guy's leader's name is Zlanko.
Zlanko.
And Jonathan Banks' name Shella. Like it's just,
You
I
think
gotta
this
come up with
is-
something.
I think I brought it up last time or
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You think this is a guy who's just amazingly high and he's coming up with stupid names?
yeah, that's what I mean.
He's
It's
like,
just
Tim,
like,
what's the name for this one? This guy's name's Schnellville.
I
yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if it was like a bag of Scrabble
Yeah.
tiles that he
Yeah.
just, sprinkle some out onto a table. and be
Zlanko.
like,
Yeah.
Kai
Zlanko.
Opaka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he gets really racist and he's like, Sherlengo. And he's doing like the Italian finger. And then he's like, you don't need to do that. Just give us the names.
Yeah. Maybe they like start with like names of countries they don't know. Like they look
Yeah.
up in a atlas and they're like, oh, Sri Lanka. Okay, so
Yeah.
how do we turn Sri Lanka? Sri Lanka. Okay, his name is Sri
Yeah.
Lanka. Okay.
Rand McNally.
Yeah, this is not a banger, dude.
No,
This
not
is
even close.
a fucking.
Yeah.
This is new Kanye, not
I
that
think-
not that old Kanye. You know,
I think I
Yeah,
like this. I don't know what I rated Move Along Home, but I think I like this less actually than Move Along Home.
Yeah, I'd say
Uh,
so for me. I think.
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what the fuck that is.
It was the board game where they're all going,
Oh,
yeah.
they're both crappy
yeah, you know.
equally.
Yeah.
They're both
So-
Taco Bell and Del Taco at the same time.
I think I would sooner rewatch Move Along Home because there's like goofy things in it.
Yeah, I think part of it is that it is goofy and it has like, you know, the you know
I
the
don't wish
Al
that upon my
Moraine
enemies.
memorable stuff. And what was the thing they yelled out? I forget.
Full of green dust.
Chula.
Shitsa.
Well, the game's called Chula, and then
Chula.
Something about Shep.
Cholula.
Yeah, they're like Cholula.
They number the Sheps.
Sheps.
Yeah. He's like three Stooges, Shemps.
Whenever they're not playing Tula, they yell Dabo, but
Dabo.
and they yell Alamo Rain whenever they win, right? Yeah, that's what
See, I would think that,
they just started yelling Alamo-Rain, actually.
They started yelling, dusty old bones full of green dust.
Yeah, exactly. it's like more nonsensy, but it feels like less of an annoying waste of time. Because it's just like, we get it. They want to keep fighting forever. Literally nothing changes other than the Kaiopaka is now trapped on this planet.
Yeah.
This better not be the only episode our man Jonathan Banks is in, because I'd be pissed. I'd be fucking pissed. I'm on Star Trek and I get this shitty episode.
He's got so many movies to do after this. He ain't got time for this shit.
That's it, dude.
That sucks. He got a bad episode.
I mean, there's a reason why he's known as Mike.
Yeah, dude. Prison Mike.
Not a Star Trek guy.
He's not known as Shell Law.
He's not known as Shell Law from Battle Lines.
Shell Law from Battle Lines.
Shell Law from Battle Lines.
If I meet him, I'm gonna say, "Oh my god, it's Shell Law from Battle Lines."
Where's Lenko?
It's Shell Law, Marvin. It's Shell Law from Battle Lines.
What was it like filming your scenes with Lenko?
Yeah.
Where do you get your ideas?
And Kaiopaka. That's crazy.
All right. Well, hey, everybody. Well, thank you, everybody, for listening to us bitch about but you know what? If you liked it, you can give us a like or a comment or a rating wherever you are. YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podcast Addict.
I want to apologize if you're a new listener and this is the first episode you're listening to.
This would be a really bad first episode.
Yeah, dude, because I'm fucking... Yeah. I'm coked up over here, dude.
But yeah, and also if you guys would want to check it out at our merch, head on over to fugitiveframes.store. I have actually directly commissioned our friend of the podcast, John Velez, to make a new t-shirt design. He's
John Velez.
He's working on it right now.
Made up his name.
All right.
Before we that's true, dude. She just made it up out of the thin air.
Yeah.
Before there was no Johns. He's like John.
No Johns. That's where the Smash Brothers term comes from.
Yeah.
There were no Johns before.
No.
And
I'm trying to get off Instagram, but I'm on OnlyFans now. If you want to follow me for free, I'm under Stinkus Bobinkus.
Did you restart up that account?
I never had it.
I thought you had it. I remember a Stinkus Bobinkus account of something.
Stinkus Bobinkus is my other alias with my other coworker.
Maybe that was you were like rating something. You were like rating pasta or something.
Okay, no, so this is a great account.
Noodles.
Yeah, so here's the thing. For a while, I was rating noodles, and it was like I think it was called like Got Nudes or Sending Nudes.
Yeah. Only nudes or something. Yeah,
only nudes. Yeah, only nudes.
Yeah.
And basically, people were like, "Oh, we're gonna follow this because they thought it was like a hot chick sending nudes." But it was just noodles.
Nice,
it was spelled
nice.
NOODS.
DS. I love it.
But man, I was eating a lot of carbs and I had to slow down, dude.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Too many nudes, dude.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But Stinkus Bobinkus on OnlyFans if you want to follow me. I don't know what I'm going to post there. I'm clearly nothing sexual. But maybe, some rants, some manifestos.
I love that.
And if you guys want to, become a member of the channel, not just a member of the OnlyFans, but a member of
mine's
the
free
YouTube.
though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're only $1.99.
I gotta hook these people, dude,
for the YouTube
and then, bam,
membership.
dick pics.
Probably
out of nowhere.
But nothing
no
sexual.
Feet pic.
Just nothing sexual, though. Nothing sexual. Just tasteful fucking dick pics.
Yeah, it's like Statue David.
It's art. It's art.
Yeah.
But if you become a member of the YouTube channel, you'll get early access to new episodes. Those episodes will be YouTube ad free.
Yeah.
You get access to our members only Discord. And this is stuff like that. You get stuff like that.
There's some good stuff happening on Discord, dude.
Yeah. Love you guys there.
I feel like if you guys were out here, we would all like have that Universal Studios thing sounds like a cool meetup. You know what I mean?
I know. Yeah. That would
it would just be a cool photo op. You know what I mean? We'll all dress up as characters.
It would have been
I'm going to dress up as Venom.
Just cover yourself in goo.
Well, no, I'm just literally going to wear a Venom suit.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were going to dress up as the song Venom.
That'd be cool, dude. As Eminem, rapping with
just dress up as Eminem.
Venom.
Yeah,
but it has to be as the song. You don't have to look like Eminem. You have to look like the song.
Oh, that's hard, dude.
Be the concept of music.
Yeah. By the way, if you're a new listener, this is not how my voice sounds. It's way more annoying.
It's way cooler usually.
Yeah.
But also,
I don't usually sound like Steve-O.
Oh my God, you do. That's crazy.
Steve-O sounds like he is on the verge of death at any given
Now
moment.
that you said
modern
that.
Steve-O does. Modern
Steve-O sounds like he's about to die.
Yeah. But also, if you guys ever want to send us an email, we'll read it out on the podcast. If it's nice and neat and it's fun, you can always email us at contact@newbiestartrek.com. That's contact@newbiestartrek.com. I believe I have read an email from this fellow before, Terrence, but I thought this was a really good, interesting.
Wait, Terrence Malick?
No,
that's my hero, dude.
I'm sorry. Not the Malick. But he had provided an interesting piece of info, so I thought I can read it out.
Okay.
Good, cool trivia. Hey, newbies, how are you doing? I work at a bookstore and was reading a book about true facts that sound untrue. When I came across this one particular fact, that James Earl Jones was in the running to play Cisco. He would have been
really?
Yeah. He would
Cisco
have been
the Dragon or Cisco this guy?
Both simultaneously.
Dude, imagine him with a deep voice. Let me see that thong.
That beautiful whiskey husk voice. Yeah. He would have been 60 years old at the time. Then I got more curious and Googled who else was considered. And to my surprise, another voice actor was in the running. Shredder's voice, James Avery.
James Avery Brooks?
Yeah.
Damn, he's badass, dude.
But also maybe more popularly known as Uncle Phil from A Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
You never let me have any fun.
So this is way before Uncle Phil, right?
Yes, I guess it would have. Yeah.
He wouldn't have been Uncle Phil, dude.
That's true.
It would have been this guy as Uncle Phil.
This would have been his defining role instead of Uncle Phil.
Yeah.
The list had other actors such as this is
Arnold was supposed to be
this is a fucking who's who.
He's like alpaca.
The list had other actors such as Carl Weathers.
Dude,
okay.
and Stews.
Carl Lumley.
He's the voice of Martian Manhunter in Justice League.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
And Ben Cross, who played Sarek in the J.J. Abrams Star Trek movie. So,
okay. Just quick note though, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air had debuted in 1990.
Yeah,
so we were already 3 years into Uncle Phil being a thing.
He could have had two roles.
He could have been double dipping, dude.
That sounds too intense. I mean,
it probably might have been like, I can't leave Fresh Prince to do Star Trek.
I think I did some research. That's actually exactly why he couldn't take the role, because he was like, I'm already full up my schedule with Fresh Prince. So I think
I'm already Uncle Phil.
Plus, like that show seems like a lot easier to film than this one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sure. I mean, like Fresh Prince, he just kind of shows up, does his thing.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So.
Interesting.
If the Cisco character had been white or Caucasian, so Sarah doesn't get upset because we all know she doesn't like the word Nagus and Cardies.
The Nagus?
Because originally Cisco could also be white as well. James Bond's Pierce Brosnan.
Really?
MacGyver himself, Richard Dean Anderson. Or Peter Capaldi of Doctor Who fame.
Really, dude?
Oh, wow. Yeah. So all the people who ended up in sci-fi anyway.
Yeah. That's so sorry for the long email. Just thought I'd let you know these interesting facts. Keep those Tapatio hands spicy.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
Nice.
So that's
You know what
fascinating.
It feels like I just swallowed a bunch of Tapatio and it's in my throat.
You sound like it. Yeah.
But that could, imagine if it was Pierce Brosnan.
I mean, imagine if it was James Earl Jones, right?
As a Cisco, though, is the thing, right?
I think that would have been cool to see.
But that would have been weird because the whole point is that Cisco has a son and
don't be ageist.
No, but that he's like Picard's like he's just a commander.
Yeah.
So he's like under Picard.
So?
I wouldn't put James Earl Jones as like under Picard. That's weird. It feels
what
like
you mean is Sir Patrick Stewart. Exactly.
Well, he wasn't Sir yet, but it feels like it feels like they should be on even keel.
Is Earl Jones? Is James? Is he a Sir?
I don't
He's
think so.
American.
He's
Why would
American.
he
What
sir?
the fuck? Why would they
Oh, do
sire?
they not do sir to
No, they only do
No.
British people.
only to British people?
Just
Huh?
do it to anybody in the world if they want.
Okay, wait. Let me think of the equivalent. Maybe I bet you he does have like a presidential medal
Like
of
a
freedom,
freedom,
or
like a medal of freedom or something.
Look it up. Look it up. Does he?
Yeah, let me.
I'm pretty sure he does.
He has a
You mean James
National
Avery?
Medal of Arts. So
Okay,
so
he
that's something. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess the equivalent is like getting that the presidential thing, like
Yeah,
That's what we said.
That's what I said.
The presidential medal of freedom.
Medal of freedom. Yeah.
Yeah.
have you guys read the list of people who turned down knighthoods?
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Badass.
Yeah, it's pretty badass. Yeah.
We mentioned it here before, I think.
Danny Boyle, he's like, fuck you, dude. Fucking C-word.
Yeah.
David Bowie is like, fuck that dude.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I would.
It's much
Probably turn it
cooler.
down.
It's much cooler to turn down a knighthood than to
Yeah.
accept it. You know.
Oh,
it's true.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Sheen, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well, especially, given who is left to give those out now.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Fuck
Oh,
that.
It's way cooler to turn it down now.
Yeah. Well, thanks for that email, Terrence. That was actually really
Thank
interesting.
you, Terrence. That was
To go
really
through- go through.
fun. I did not know that.
My favorite person though, that turned it down, Alan Rickman.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's pretty
nice.
sick.
Oh,
That's
yes.
a good
Alan
one.
Rick. That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's pretty
I think
good.
we did mention that particular one before.
Alan Rickman, badass to the end. You know.
Yes.
Yeah. He said, fuck these goddamn fucking idiots.
This is just a minor point at this point, but in the email, they mentioned that they were going through a book of facts that seem untrue but are true. And I was like, is that just Ripley's Believe It or Not?
Oh,
Could be. Yeah. I don't know.
It'd be funny if that was just the book and they refused to say the title.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, if you guys liked all that, you can head on over to fugitiveframes.com. You can see other things we do, because we do a bunch of other things, including Would You Stay Tuned podcast. We don't know what our next episode's going to be yet. I think Sarah and I are just going to carve out some time to do that Blacklist follow-up, because I just want someone in the audience to commiserate with me how fucking off the rails this fucking show got. And we're just gonna go
Yeah,
with that.
we can
Someone
talk about
suggested
it.
Twin Peaks to us. I
is
would
it-
be down
Yes,
for that
Twin
one.
Peaks.
Isn't that
Yeah.
a Joe Carnahan show? Not Twin Peaks, but
Oh, Joe Carnahan
Blacklist.
did the first episode.
oh, okay, so it is a Joe Carnahan show.
Yeah, he set the tone with the pilot. Although as the show went on, they really didn't follow the same style. I mean, the first episode was.
I think you love Blacklist. I think you like it. I think you love it. I think it's your favorite show,
Ooh.
Well,
Marvin.
yeah, well,
Mm.
yeah. I have no counter to that. Apparently,
I think you dream about it.
Yeah, I actually have had dreams about it because we watched it so much that.
Yeah, 10 seasons, years,
All right,
years of our life.
next episode.
Remind me to tell next time. Remind me to
get
tell
it.
a Joe Carnahan story.
Oh, okay. All right.
It involves a goatee. many
oh,
goatees.
Okay.
okay.
I love
Well,
goatees.
Joe Carnahan actually. There was that one pilot I was cutting for one of our old producers, and that was actually a co-joint with Joe Carnahan too.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I'll tell him now. I went to this theater group and he spoke, and we got to speak to him afterwards. And
neat.
And when we got to meet him and talk to him, he was about to direct Mission Impossible 3. And it's funny because I had made this joke before that, because I had been a Joe Carnahan fan for a while. Like I saw his first movie that was like, I think it's called Blood, Bullets, and Octane, and then he made Narc, and then he was gonna make. I think he was gonna make Mission Impossible, and then he did Smoking Aces. But anyway, we got to talk to him, and he was saying how he's like, oh, it's fucking awesome, and we're like, oh, that's cool that you're doing, you're Tom Cruise, and he's like, yeah, like the opening, like it's in the snow, and like he's, he's describing like the opening scene, and it's like, oh, cool. And then I jokingly told my friend, like, I bet you Tom Cruise has a goatee in the fucking movie, dude, because he puts goatees on everybody, dude. Ray Liotta, he's got a goatee in the fucking Narc, and I'm like, that's like his thing, and like you see him, and he's always got a goatee, like Joe Carnahan does. And then he was fired because of creative differences and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Or the goatee?
Goatee differences.
Refused to
So,
goatee?
I don't know what the differences were. It was never clear. I think like Joe Carnahan's Mission Impossible, the one he had written, was a little more like rated R than for their taste. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And
Well, I mean,
so-
fucking Mission Impossible 3 has a bomb go off in someone's head. So, I mean, I feel like that's pretty rated R. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. But he got let go.
Okay.
And so later on, this is years. I don't know how I get hold of this. I also was like early on Twitter friends with Frank Grillo and like they're all
Right.
part of the same group.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I got a hold. I think it's because a couple people of us that followed him early on, like we were part of this like not mailing list, but like almost like a group chat
Right.
type of thing.
Right.
And he sent us. He's like, "Oh, this is a treat. I could send this out now. It's been so many years." And he sent out the storyboard and the storyboards and the first few pages of Mission Impossible 3, his version.
Oh.
And I must have them somewhere on one of my hard drives.
Well,
And I open it up, or you might even find it online. I open it up, and the first fucking animatic, it's Tom Cruise with a goatee. And I'm like, that's why he got fucking fired. Tom Cruise is like, I'm not gonna grow a goatee. I'm not gonna do it.
I don't do goatees.
I don't do goatees.
I don't do beards.
Yeah, and to finish the story off, I just saw that Matt Damon and Ben Affleck are reuniting to make a movie, and it's a Joe Carnahan movie.
Oh.
And I tell my wife, like, I bet you they have goatees in the movie. And they just released the first still, and they have fucking goatees in the movie.
It's like how Marvel needs to give every male superhero a full beard. You know,
Yeah.
it's the same thing. Yeah.
Why? Why is that?
They look good, to be honest.
I guess so. It is an aesthetic that does look cool in his movies, in Joe Carnahan's movies. Where like it just gives like it's like a little grit to it, I guess.
A little grit, a little true grit.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, our next episode.
How come James Spader didn't have a goatee?
He probably did. He probably negotiated. I can't have.
Maybe he tried, but James Spader cannot grow a goatee.
Yeah, that's
Tom Cruise. I think he just grows like thin facial. Like we look at Collateral. You know, it's more of like a 5 o'clock shadow. He has
Collateral
the whole
is
time.
not as Collateral's fake.
It's a fake beard.
Yeah.
Oh,
because it had to be a certain type of gray. They had to do a fake beard and a wig.
Oh, it was a wig. I thought they colored his hair.
No, because it had to be like because of the consistency and stuff. Like he was like, "I'll just give me a wig."
Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. But our next episode that we're going to watch, we're going back to the world of the next generation, and it's just called The Chase. That could be anything. So, you know,
Okay.
lots of things are chased in
How
the
much
world of Star
TNG
Trek.
is left for us at this point?
At this point
69 episodes.
in season 6, because that's where we're currently in, there is 7 episodes left, and then season 7 has the usual 26. So a total of 33 episodes left.
It feels like we've been on season 6 for like 4 years.
Well, we are going back and forth.
It
That's
feels
why. We're
like it's
yeah,
been
like-
forever.
Yeah,
The last 2 seasons of these shows will be super extended because they, overlap with other shows.
Yeah, it's good. We're going to be going back and forth. But, it lets us savor the last throes of TNG as they start going off into the sunset and we start seeing some of the weirder revelations.
Which is the show with the longest season, with the most seasons?
They all tie. So TNG is 7, DS9 is 7. I think Voyager was also 7 was like the magic number.
I think there are at least 3 series that had 7.
Oh wow!
Yeah, Voyager also had 7. So 7 was like the magic number for that era of Star Trek for whatever reason. The original series only had 3. It was canceled. And Enterprise, which came out after Voyager, only had 2, I believe. I always get this wrong, and Scott always corrects me. Star Trek Enterprise number.
Adam Scott?
It has 4 seasons. I'm sorry. So yeah,
You're way off, dude.
Yeah, I was way off.
I apologize to the audience, dude.
I'm sorry, Scott. I'm an audience.
Yeah.
Star Trek Enterprise is 4. That's how little of Enterprise I've watched. So Star Trek Enterprise is 4 seasons, but we're gonna watch The Chase next time. And we'll see
If you're new and you're made it this far, we're newbies, dude. Be cool. You know?
Yeah, if you finally understood what the premise is at the very end.
All
right, well,
this is the first time, dude. First time callers, long time listeners.
Yeah, we're gonna see you guys next time. Okay, all right. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody.
Later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.